Y'all, listen. I want y'all to see who this really is. This is the lady. Look at this lady. I don't know why she had her hair like this. I guess she was trying to be like the character from The Grudge. That's what I'm really thinking. To be honest, that's what I think she wanted to be. Now she actually is being very, very scary out here on these YouTube streets because she is out here saying that she gonna put people in pine boxes. Now, mind you, when she said this, she wasn't talking to me. I don't, but she was talking to somebody out there on the YouTube streets who, I guess, got it in for her. But in today's commentary, she was referencing me. Now, I want to say, Miss Teavalocity or Teavalocity, uh, you're not built for these YouTube streets. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, but you want to say everything about everybody, but when people respond, there's an issue. The name of this area is the beef sector, not the copacetic sector, not the meditation sector, not the fake Ayana Zant sector. Nothing. It is the beef sector. So when you say something about somebody, you're gonna have to expect them to respond. Now you don't get to determine how they respond. You don't get to determine the tone in which they respond, right? But you today in your commentary was saying, I just want to say what I want to say and be left alone. No, 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 no. That's not how that works. Okay. And let me bring you down memory lane since you want to say, oh, I don't like you and all this stuff. See, I got tenure in the game, so I understand how the game goes. A lot of people will do a lot of things. They'll play in your face. And let's not forget how your issue will be started. You want to sit over there and do lives at the beginning of probably around about 3 or 4 years ago about how Lemon implying how Lemon should leave Sir King or people only come over there for Lemon. What's up, Black Girls Code? Or people only come over there for Lemon and all this stuff. And at the time, I said, that's pretty interesting how she's trying to drive a wedge or plant seeds in Lemon's mind for his departure, right? That's like me saying, oh, Queen Diva is the one that never has to set her crown straight on her head because her crown is never tilted, right? So you would immediately take that as a dig, even though I did not directly mention your name. See, you have to be very insightful on how you title things, right? And I really, really care about the whole thing about Lemon is the king of the new B sector. But I was like, a B sector. I was like, very interesting, very, very interesting. And even if you do say, it was just me, right? I wasn't even thinking about that. Then if you weren't thinking about that, then that shows me that you are not passionate about your craft, right? Because if you were, then you would understand that, hey, maybe see this thing that I had up here. See, this is the thing, right? Let me show you what this is. This is a picture of Tiva Lassie with all her hair, face thrown over her face because she was trying to prove to Demetria that she don't have no fake hair from no Chinese or Indian people. And then to the left is the picture of the lady from The Grudge. And I said, how ironic. She looks just like the lady from The Grudge. But I didn't post it at that time, even though this was around Halloween. I thought it'd be quite comical and funny. But I did not do it because why? I was considerate and mindful of T Velocity's feelings. See, that's the stuff I think about and considerate of that nobody even knows about, right? But I wanted to share that because I could have put that on my wall and didn't give a damn about how T Velocity felt just for some laughs and giggles. So I'm putting it up right now since she has a lot to say about me. Yes. And I do know how to create content, create entertainment, go with the slide, those subliminals. This is part of the artistic game. But for you to say, I don't trust nobody, I never asked you to trust me. I don't trust nobody either. And if anything, I'll be saying, why are you trying to cozy up to Lemon? Right? Why should Lemon trust you? Or are you trying to use Lemon to siphon off some of his audience over to your platform. And I would. I don't mind throwing James Caldwell name in it because you got mad when I said that James Caldwell was mentoring you. He was, because I was right there for that live. He was right there on your panel. You was expressing your frustration of why you can't get no traction, and he was sitting up there sharing his insight and his suggestions to you. Pretty much, he just told you though, keep on networking, keep on doing content, don't give up. Pretty much. But I go back to say all this is that you're not built for this area. You're really not. Because now you're throwing people in the pine, wanting to put people in pine boxes and all that other stuff. We all heard what Rick Reed said. Rick Reed is a troll. Rick Reed is a princess thug. Okay, I'll be out here. I Rick Reed started as a motherfucking troll called Charlie's Dog or something over there in Rita's chat. So he talking about, oh, you gotta put in the work. He himself is not the epitome of putting in no work because he was out here trolling and setting up people from the get go under a name of a dog. So he's not, but he's got this persona of being a thug who giggles like a little schoolgirl with a Debbie cake in her hand. But everybody, I mean, he's got a character people like. It is what it is. But you talking about you gonna put people in pine boxes and involving relatives and all that. And I know what he said was somewhat invasive and all that. I'm not supporting that, but you have to understand. I don't think you understand the people are gonna do commentary about you. People are not going to uh, show you in the highest of light. And I think actually Demetri kind of like you because she always giggling when she going in on you. I don't get it. So when what's up, Black Pearl? What's up, Joan Robinson? So if people don't really like you, there won't be any giggling, there won't be any laughing while they roasting you. So I think you gotta somewhat take that emotional component out of it, and then you're like, oh, people ganging up on me. They all teaming up on me. What you think Lemon doing? Everybody trying to gang up on Lemon. Welcome to the club. You wanted relevancy. You want attraction. You wanted people to talk about you. That's what happens. You gonna have to fight 4 people at one time for whatever reason. For whatever reason. That's the life of this area. If you want that, if ain't nobody talking about you, then you ain't doing nothing. So people talking about you, you got what you wanted. You got to learn how to suck it up. You don't determine what they say, what they don't say, and how they say it. So, what's up, Patty LaBelle? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So you don't get to determine that, and we are on good terms. But when you start bringing in a lemon and all this other shit, then I start side eyeing people who do that because they'll use lemon to come after me. And if that's not your intention, that's not your intention. But I don't give people the benefit of the doubt because they'll use that passive aggressive bullshit and then say that I'm sensitive and all that other stuff. I really could give a damn, to be honest. I mean, I don't care. But I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. But it's not cool to be threatening people with your children, as Kwani was saying, and other stuff, because people are invasive. People are nosy. Um, and then your whole situation brought up something that I didn't even think about. I really didn't know. I didn't know that. I kind of knew where Queen Diva. Okay, I know Queen Diva. I guess is your sister or related to you, right? But I didn't know how she fit into this whole YouTube thing. And now I know how it all fit because it goes with Diamond Dory. If y'all were around back in the day, Diamond Dory was giving a lot of money. At that time, oh no, that's not the right person. That's no, that's not the right person. No. It's something else dealing with money. I'm thinking of Lady Detroit. I'm thinking of Lady Detroit. No, I'm not gonna mention that because I would have been wrong. Child. Here, Miss T, what I said, that was never intent, but it's about you gotta see that's what I'm saying. You have to be mindful of how things will be perceived. It's not about intent all the time, it's about perception. Perception a lot of times don't equal reality. That's why you have to, and I'm not knocking you when I say this, but sometimes we have to do our necessary due diligence to understand how what we're gonna do is being gonna be portrayed, even though that's not the intent or the motivation behind what we do. But you just, all I'm saying is you just gotta, you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted, and how you gonna handle it. People gonna talk about you all the time, and you're not gonna like what they say. So you can't sit there and say, "I just want to do my commentary and be left alone." It don't work that way. It don't work that way. I'm sorry, you don't get to pick and choose how people respond to your commentary. You don't. You don't. Not over here. Not over here. And sometimes the people are gonna put in work for other people. Just like Rick Reed coming after you when you said nothing about Rick Reed, but he putting in work for Sean Bradley. And Sean Bradley act like he didn't even know what you said, but Rick Reed is the one that's starting mess. So that's the stuff you gotta deal with, you know? So what's up, Kitchen Ministry? How you doing? What's up, Detach Myself? Diva D says, my daughter and nephew went to vote yesterday, but I voted a week ago. How about I get a call today saying that for some reason my vote didn't go through and I would have to have till the 14th to redo it. Well, does it even matter? I mean, not to be shady, but does it even matter, Diva D? Because they already, I mean, what Kamala or Kamala already conceded her defeat. And my daughter ended up getting the same call today. I heard about that. Some other people said that. I think James said something about that. I peeped it all because I never talked about him. Right. But there you go. But you never talked about him. But he got you saying all this wild, crazy stuff about roll up, pull up, and all this other stuff. So you got to be careful how people will provoke you to get you out of your box. Joe Robinson says, Miss T seems as if you are taking things too personal now. You are letting them get you upset. Hmm. Yeah. And part of their goal is to get you upset so they can go and talk about it and giggle and laugh because I guess based on what people are saying, a lot of stuff goes on in the background conversation. What's up, Dr. Sophie? How you doing? Good to see you. So a lot of stuff gets talked about in the background. But like I said, I ain't got really no issue with you, but I was just saying, you maybe not built for this, Miss Teavalocity. Maybe I don't know. I see where you coming from. That I mean ain't cool, but mm, yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying. But he a princess thug. You know he a princess thug. You know that. There's video of him driving to a location and not even driving around the parking lot. He let the red light stop him when there was no traffic coming from him getting to his destination when he was right in front of it. He's a princess thug. He just likes to show and stunt. Like I told you, he giggled like a little schoolgirl with a Debbie cake in his hand. I mean, how you gonna be a thug and then have a laugh of a little 6-year-old girl? But that's what I'm saying. So, but yeah, you just gotta be open to the criticism and not let it get you out your body. Oh, what's up, Creole Butterfly? How you doing? What picture is that of? Okay, so to our right here, we have a picture of Miss T Velocity. I guess she was doing an imitation of the Drudge. You know the lady from the Drudge, the horror movie. And to our left here, we have the actual character from the Drudge. So I was saying was, don't they look similar? And I didn't show this because I was being considerate of Miss T Velocity feelings. And this was around Halloween time, so I never posted it. But since she wants has some choice words for me, I said, well, why not? Here we are. See? She looked just like the lady from the Drudge. See? Yes, you remember this? You probably don't because you were throwing your head in front of your face. But I got that though. I said, But like I said, I was being considerate of your feelings and did not post it. But I posted today though. See, you can't believe it. Maybe your next career is as a stunt double in a horror movie. I don't know. What's up, Timoso? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. That Girl's Code says SK is so messy. That pic has been posted for at least the last 10. Oh yeah, and we got horror movie. I mean horror, and we got music. We got music to accompany the picture, y'all. Here we go. Because the threat she was giving out today, oh my god, she said she gonna put people in a pine box with pine needles in them and run up, you gonna get done up. They're from Newark and they do it the street way and don't run to call the boys in blue. but they will not be coming for you. So yeah, she had us all scared. Everything, y'all. I was petrified. She was actually out here talking like a whole Halloween character. That's played on this screen up here. So, yeah, it's very scary. I told you about my sister to tell me to out. I said it's too possible. Like she really so yeah. But like I said, I think YouTube is a princess thug, and I really think that Miss Teavalocity is him in the head a lot. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you should, just gotta put on your best defense. 'Cause when they to provoke and stuff like that. So, and Mr. T. even said in his live, he said, "Why I'm going over there? Why I'm going over there? Why they can't come over here?" So I was like, he already lost. He lost T. How you gonna be up there threatening people and then well, you gotta come to me? What? Oh Lord. We need to get this. I'm looking at the music, but yeah, it is. Shit. Anyway, you see how messy, but it's my commentary, just like your commentary. Uh-oh, look who here. Was that the Grudge or the Ring? I don't know. They whatever. I think it's the Grudge. They combined. Yeah, the Grudge and the Ring combined in one. We see Miss T. Velocity looking like the Grudge with a ring around her eye. Yeah. I don't know. I know she look like one of them. What's up, Keena? Hey, girl, Keena. You mean the Ring? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the Ring. There you go. The Ring. Oh Lord. Anyway, so yeah, what's up, Nessa? Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. It was me. Of course, it's you. Yeah, I had to crop it and everything. I had to cropped it. You out there trying to show your hair to Demetria all day because she says your hair is full of nylon or plastic, and yep, you got caught up. What's up, Yanni M? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, I'll drop my link real quick because I said it's not gonna be a live, but I had to respond to Miss T Velocity, who feels that she can only have the tea and nobody else, and nobody can respond or drink any of it. The other thing I want to talk about is Kamala. Listen, y'all, I was listening today and I was listening to some financial people, and I think they may have set Donald Trump up. I think isn't that her name, Donald Trump? That sounds like a weird name, Donald Trump. Is his name Donald Trump? Donald Trump. I hope that don't even sound right, Donald Trump. But anyway, yeah, they might have set him up, y'all. Think about this. So the financial people that I was listening to says, y'all, we going into recession. They said the job numbers that are going to come out are going to show that companies are not hiring, people are losing their jobs, and companies are hesitant to replace because of they want to see if AI can do the jobs of the people who will be replaced. And then they were saying that it's all going to happen during Trump's term, and we already got an issue with inflation. So the government may be forced to um, put a stimulus package together, which will only cause more inflation. But hold on, y'all. We got the lady from the Grudge up here. Hold on one second, y'all. Ooh, child. How you doing, lady from the Grudge?
Ooh, child, you so messy.
Messy. I'm
You
messy.
so
Hold
messy.
on. One
That
second.
is
Let me
me.
take
And
you down.
see,
Take
you
you down.
being messy.
Let me
Shut
take
up.
you down.
Sir King. You being messy and
Let
you
me take
wrong.
you down. I want to be respectful. Let me take you down. Hold on. How you doing?
I'm doing well. You so messy, baby, but you wrong. That
Mama?
was not no answer to Demetra. Please.
Yes, I
Listen.
was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No. Think about it. No.
When you showed
Listen,
your head.
think about it. It wasn't for her. That picture you took, baby, that was not for her. If anybody remember, that was when Krista and I had got into it.
Oh yeah,
And
you
I
right.
said, see, messy ass Marvin don't even know. But
You
you being messy. But you know what? Listen, I don't
right.
know why people think that I'm exempt from being dragged or anything else on here. And you got this all wrong talking about what you wanted numbers. Let me tell you something. Nobody wants numbers that bad that they go throw themselves in the line of fire, but I'm not gonna stop my commentary. You know, if you, I know how this shit goes here, sir. Can we all know? You don't have to directly do anything to anybody here. If you like certain people, they come after you, and that's all that's happening. And I'm fine with it. Guess what? Guess what?
What?
I'll be here Saturday morning. I'm not gonna change. You know, I'm not gonna let this shake me. You told me I'm not cut out for it. I'm just as cut out as anyone else is. You do commentary, baby. That's what happens. It is what it is. I
See,
when I say I
this,
innocently done that title, huh?
you talked to Quani. Quani told all your business today. I'm like, dang,
What
did you?
business did she tell that she know about me?
I ain't want to gossip, but you ain't heard it from me. But
Okay.
she like you ain't married no more.
Oh
Your
really?
Yeah, why
Oh
you put
really?
my ex out here? And
Okay.
that's like the concise private version.
You know what?
Hmm.
Listen. I've been left Kwani alone when I say I don't watch people. I don't care what they say about me. See, that's not what this was about. I'm not going to let people keep sending threats to me. See,
Understand?
I'm good. I'm good. I make commentary. You make commentary. We all make commentary. But all this threatened shit, is just crazy. And I know some people supposedly is good for pulling up. So I just invite. That's all. I'm not gonna go back and forth. I'm a one and done person. And if people can't handle the way I do my shit, tough luck. Tough luck.
I feel
I
you.
ain't never said nothing to him.
I feel you because you. I mean, in fairness, you got to put yourself in the position of the person that's being spoken about. So he did say some very, I think, violating things towards you. So I can understand.
Yeah. And coming for my boys and shit like that. Listen, I'm good. That's all y'all need to know. I'm good. Whatever comes my way, I'm fine with. I'm not gonna go after nobody. And if they continue to go after me, we'll just go from there. I move in silence. But if I'm pissed, I'm pissed. Don't send no threats to me. I didn't threaten you. I don't care. You could call me a bag of bitch bees.
Mm,
That's okay. That's what they do around here. But what I'm not gonna do is continue to take somebody tell me what they gonna come do to me. That's when we have to go next level. You know.
hmm.
Now you may see the brother as a troll or whatever you call him, and but I don't know him to be no troll. I just know what took place a couple of maybe a month or so ago, supposedly. So that's why I'm gonna guard and protect me.
I understand, but in his response to you while you were doing your night, he seemed kind of scared because he's like, "I'm not going nowhere.
No, I
Y'all got."
don't listen. Listen, it's all commentary. Call me all kind of bees. Do whatever you think you have to do. I don't have a problem with that part. The part is when you call, when you saying you coming to do this to me and my, I'm going to protect mine and mine's going to protect me. That's what that's about.
I
Now,
understand.
people may not like the way I delivered it. I don't
Mhm.
like the way he delivered it. But as far as we really having beef with that dude, I don't know him like that.
Well, I think he's
Again,
just putting in work. He's just putting in.
huh?
He's putting in work. That's all.
What work do you have to put in? Cause tell me, cause I go to work, real work that I get paid. What work is
Sometimes
what work do I have to put in, Sir King?
people
Explain
will
that to me.
show their allegiance for another person and jump into
Okay,
somebody else's situation. Ain't got nothing.
okay,
Because you said you
okay.
about him. So where did they come from? Right. So he trying to
I
put in
never had beef with him.
right. So he's
Never.
putting in for Sean Bradley and maybe Dimitri. Mhm.
Okay, that's what it seems like, but that's okay. You could do that. You could do that. Just slow down on the threats. That's all I'm saying. You could call me a bag of bees. That's not gonna bother me. You could call me ugly. That's not gonna bother me. You could say fake or phony. I know everybody don't like me. I already know that. I just stay out their way, not because of anybody scared. It's because if you don't like me, you don't like me. So I don't fool with you, right? That's how I look at this. No, I'm not going to hang up in anyone's bushes and clouds and wait for them to say something about me and run. I'm not going to do all that, Sir King. This is YouTube. It's not that serious, but it's serious when you threaten my life. That's what I call serious. Now I don't know where anyone else draw the line, but for me and mine, we draw the line right there, baby. That's all I did. Draw the line.
I understand. I understand.
Okay. And
Hmm.
whatever somebody put out about me, that's fine. If they want to find out about my ex, that's fine. You might want to just leave me alone. I'm not out here causing havoc, wreaking havoc with nobody. What makes me different than anyone else? That was a title. And it said is that wasn't directed at you at all. I was surprised that you responded. I heard that you responded and I was like,
I understand, but I have to respond to, you know,
okay,
let things be.
okay. Well, that was not directed to you, to be honest, baby. That was not directed to you. I didn't even know that title would shake the goddamn streets up. I was innocently just putting the title, teasing Lemon, to be honest,
Mm.
because everybody's saying, he got the women over there. And that's what that title was about. It was never directed to Sean Bradley. It was never directed to Rick Reed. It wasn't directed to you or anyone. Now, I'm not going to sit down here and beg anyone to believe me, but I'm going to tell you what's facts and what's true. It wasn't directed at no one.
No, I believe you because it's generic.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's how that is. Again, I'm a one and done. I made my video. Let's see how it play out. That's all. But again, I don't care about the bag of bees they call me and the stone face and all that stuff. I do care about you threatening me and my family. That's what I care about. Anybody on here, if they got any sense, they go do what they have to do to protect theirs. And that's what we go do. That's just what we go do. Okay?
I hear you.
So no,
I,
it wasn't about you, Sir King. I
oh, I
always
know,
call you Messy Marvin and support
I
you.
know,
I
but
don't care.
my obligation and my job here is to create content.
It,
So thank you for
everybody's creating content. That's their job. And
right.
that's all I was talking about.
Mm,
Content is being created. We doing commentary on it. But
exactly.
again, I think some people take this YouTube really serious and about labels and stuff like that. I respect who I respect, and I don't respect who don't respect, and it's that's what it is. I have that right. So no, it wasn't directed at you, Messy Marvin. But I'm about to go to bed. You
Okay.
go ahead. You
Yeah,
go
I
ahead and do your commentary,
probably past your
child.
bedtime anyway.
What?
I said you probably past your bedtime anyway.
That's right. I'm old and broken down and brittle and got a slave. So goodbye.
I know you got all the locks on them doors tonight. Oh Lord, you know she got all the locks on them doors tonight. Anyway, yeah. So, well, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you. And don't take everything so to heart. But I understand that people are threatening you and your family. You got to take that seriously. So I can't tell you how to react, but you know. So yeah, but I agree because he did say some very vile and disgusting things. So yeah, you have to be careful of what the tongue says. So. All right, y'all go subscribe to Miss Teavalocity. She trying to come up. She trying to come up on these YouTube streets. Okay, she's trying to come up. So what's up, TGBNG? TGBNG. All right. Sir King throws shade. Oh yeah, I throw shade. I throw shade, not bullets. So there you go, or not punches. So let me tell you about my day, y'all. Today was crazy. Oh, somebody coming up here. Oh, child. Oh. Woo, baby, honey. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get my protective cover because this person. Hold on. Hello.
What is this old dingbat up here with her sob story about her family being threatened? Meanwhile, this dingbat and her dingy ass sister done
Oh my
threatened my
God.
motherfucking ass. Done talk about how they gonna pull up on me and all this bullshit. These
What?
old ass 60-something-year-old women done
What?
threatened me to the point to where I stepped outside of my house to let them know that I will go outside my house. Teavalocity, did you forget that you was up on Ness's threatening me, bitch? But now
What?
you got it coming to you, and now you talking about you want to go to the authorities, bitch. I thought y'all old asses was wanting to fight somebody. And I don't respect a bitch who gonna put her sons in the middle of her YouTube mess. A bitch like you that will actually put her sons in the middle of the mess. Bitch, when you got on here start messing with motherfuckers, your son wasn't even a thought. Now he gonna be an afterthought Because now
Ooh,
you talk about he gonna beat somebody up, he gonna do something to somebody. Bitch,
ooh,
fuck you and fuck your sister. Hey, Sir King, how in the hell are y'all?
I'm good in you. Where
Doing
does
swell.
where does y'all beef stem from?
Teavalocity, I talked to her and Queen Diva on the phone before a couple of times.
How long ago?
The beginning of the year, probably like March and April this year.
Oh wow.
But T Velocity came on here and said she don't talk behind the scenes to nobody. And I'm like, bitch, you a motherfucking lie. Now you a lie. As soon as it came to me, T Velocity ain't talk on no phone. She don't answer no phone. She only do everything up on YouTube. And I came out here and I told the truth. Yes, I did talk to you and your damn sister a couple of times. So that's where the beef stemmed from because I proved her to be a motherfucking lie. And I told her that when I talked to them that I had recorded it. So they was pissed off.
Did you
Huh?
really? Did you really?
N- No, I didn't because it was another person on the phone that I didn't care to record.
Mm,
But I told them that.
mm.
I told them that. So T Velocity being she don't do behind the scenes. She not trying to plot and scheme with nobody. That's a bold faced lie, Sir King. A bold faced motherfucking lie. Queen Diva love to be on somebody's phone. As soon as I had court cases coming at me earlier this year that everybody knew about from the motherfucking AutoZone, them bitches was the first ones wanting to know what was going on. And I told them I'm not speaking about anything publicly, only privately. And that's why them hoes was up on my phone. Now T Velocity called me a lie. Queen Diva called me a motherfucking lie, bitch.
And why did they stop talking with you?
Oh, because I came out here and I told the truth. Because
Mm.
I heard T Velocity saying how she don't talk on the phone. She kicked me off her panel and all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, how you gonna kick me off your panel, but then turn around and call my phone to apologize to me for doing that? I don't play them type of games.
Mm, 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 mm.
Don't
So
do this in the public. Kick me off like I'm a nuisance to your channel, but then turn around and privately think that you could reach out to somebody to put me on three-way with your stupid ass so you can apologize. Bitch, keep your apology. You and your bum ass sister.
my golly, I mean, whew, I,
Yeah, that whole skinned and grinned and lied up in your motherfucking face.
why you say she's skinned and green and lied? I mean,
Well,
what
because
part?
all she did was talk about how she trying to protect her family. Well, bitch, I'm protecting me. Didn't you threaten me too, ho? Didn't you?
In what capacity is how does she threaten you?
Out talking about pulling up to me. She had to take a break off YouTube because she was threatening my life. And she said before she turned dark, she'll
Oh,
take a break off here. She set it up on her own shit.
that's true.
Everybody heard it.
Mm.
And she said it multiple times about me. But now that it's about her and her motherfucking sons that she trying to put up in some motherfucking mess. Now she talking about she going to the authorities. No, bitch, you been threatening me this whole year, bitch. What you need your sons for?
Well, okay, let me be a facilitator in this situation. How can we broker peace between y'all two?
I don't need. Hold on, sorry, King. You
Yeah,
made me choke on this damn cigarette. Wait a second.
you shouldn't be smoking anyway.
I don't, I don't need no peace. But I ain't gonna let this bitch be up here lying like the hypocrite that she is. No, bitch. You wanted to threaten me. You said that you gonna come see about me. You said that you gotta take a deep breath and get the fuck up off of here before you do something to me. These are the words that came out of your mouth. You said you was gonna come to my house. These are the things that came out of your old ass mouth. Your motherfucking halfway cripple ass. So
What?
fuck you and fuck your sons.
Why you saying a lady halfway crippled?
Because she is. Sorry, I had to drink some of my water, Sir King.
Oh hell
Are you being facetious? Or are we talking
Yeah,
no
I'm
no?
being
Or are we
no,
talking about
I'm
no no?
being facetious with her. I'm being facetious.
Oh, okay.
I mean, when you 55, when you 65 years old, you halfway crippled. She act like she got all this life to live, but meanwhile, she over here threatening people that's young enough to be her child.
Well, to
But
her,
then, as soon as people threatening her sons, because she talk about bringing her sons to a fight that she started, then now she want to be up on here. Fuck that hoe. And fuck her sister. Because if she's 65, her sister 67. Both of them old ass bitches. Fuck them.
but but to them, age is just a number. Jada, I'm having a hard time understanding what is the situation about this money. What do you understand? I keep hearing about some money that happened 3 years ago or something. Are you familiar with
To
that?
be honest, yeah. So it was some money that happened, but I don't know all the details. The first time I heard about it was on Brianna.
Oh, okay.
Brianna did a whole interview with them about that money.
Was it
Some about they scammed the money from somebody, but then Brianna facilitated it with them, and it ended up coming out that they did scam the person. But I don't know all the details. If I did, I'd tell it. But I really don't want to lie on them.
I feel you. I just keep hearing about it, and I'm just like, well, what? Why? Like, why are the bits and pieces and not the truth
What
coming
my
out?
first time ever hearing about the money was they was on Brianna's channel. That's my first time even knowing who they were. I mean, who get up on YouTube and look up a bunch of old bitches that's up in their sixties trying to be messy and beef with people? I don't. So I didn't even know they existed, but they was on Brianna's. Brianna found them and had did an interview with them and talked about that money. But I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Molly
That's
says,
why I wish you and her. Uh huh.
Molly says, I think that was with
What
the
Molly
birthday
say?
drama, and some lady paid them back, but I don't know the full story. Oh, I don't know. Some birthday
It was
vacation,
some scheme and shit. It was some scheme and shit.
and I think some say that was the sponsor, but don't quote me. Oh,
Now I don't know if the sponsor existed back then. Not the same Vegas one. I don't know that they did, but I do know that Brianna got the most details about it. I feel like the other lady, what was her name? I can't think of that lady's name to save my damn life, but it's on the tip. It's on the tip of my tongue,
not Lady
but I
Detroit,
can't think of her name. Huh?
not Lady, not Lady Detroit.
No, it was a lady that talked about she did real estate and stuff. She did real estate. She owned homes. Big money, Sabrina something. Brina, not baby mama Brina either.
I know you're talking about
Big
what.
boss Sabrina, something like that. You remember that name?
I remember a lady, but I know somebody. I remember somebody named Sabrina, but I don't think I know.
Yeah, it was that lady. It had something to do with her. Because I remember when Brianna was facilitating it, she had came out talking about her part in whatever it was with the money. Boss lady Sabrina. Her name was Boss Lady Sabrina.
I, I don't remember that. I know somebody named Sabrina around at the time. They said Jessica
Yeah.
too, and who was like, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Demon
No,
Soul
her name was Boss Lady Sabrina.
says, I remember it was a party, right, that the Lady Boy gift bags won the sisters' B-Day and a trip and bag out of town party. A big out of town party. Oh, a trip and a big out of town party. Mm.
Yeah, I don't know about it, but I do know that she stay threatening people. So now why she mad because she threatened? Fuck that raggedy bitch. It's her king. I appreciate you for letting me up here to speak my piece.
Sure thing. You're welcome. Thank you for giving us
All
the
right.
insight. All right. Take care now.
Okay. All right. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, y'all. That's the one and only J Dunn. Y'all go subscribe to J Dunn. I think her other page is Dun Data. So definitely go subscribe to her. Oh my God. It's a lot going on, y'all. It is definitely a lot going on. So like I said, this is not gonna be a long broadcast. What I was saying was I think the police tried to get me today, y'all. So I was walking in front of this store, and this girl who I guess they thought could look like she's young trying to ask me to go in the store and get her some cigarettes. Now, mind you, I see a police car not too far away. So I'm like, what the hell? And usually I'm a nice person, but something in my mind, first I was like, not really in the mood. Something in myself, mm. So I said to the girls, like, I just shook my head, no. And I'm like, I don't even smoke. I wouldn't even know to tell you what kind of cigarette to go in the store and get. So how am I gonna bring this girl? And she wasn't a girl. Let me just say she wasn't a girl, but she was a young lady, but what is the age limit to smoke? 18, 21? I don't know. But I'm like, oh hell no. And then when I had to think about it, I'm like, y'all trying to sit up here and get me caught up in the law. Like y'all trying to sit up here and have me go to jail. And then on top of that, y'all, I see today, I see people running around with Trump flags. One people on their golf cart running around here in the middle of the street with a Trump flag and pumping their fists. I'm like, oh hell. So my day was really a trying day for me. And then the girl come asking me to buy her some smokes, and she looked sad, but I felt like she was, like I said, she was in that age where she looked young, but she's getting old up there too. So I'm like, they trying to set my ass up. They trying to get their quota on me. Now, mind you, I'm a big black man, so I'm like, why are you asking this big black man with all these other? I was just like, it was a lot going on. I said, this girl could have had me caught up, and what they gonna put on my record, contributing to the delinquency of a minor? Oh hell no! I was like, you ain't gonna get me. Go get me. And like I said, she was disappointed. I got like maybe she couldn't make a quota. Like, come on now. Like, it is a police car right there. So what they gonna tell me? Oh, what? Yep, sure. And then Teavalocity over the top, bail money, bail money. Well, I would have had to definitely hit up Miss Teavalocity for some bail money if they would have got my ass. Like, what? And Teavalocity talk bail money. Like, she got a whole trash bag of bail money for people to throw away so they can whoop Rick Reed, Princess Thug ass. Like, what? Anyway, let me see what y'all saying. Today was really an interesting ass day. It really was. Like, for no reason. Like, I didn't even have to do nothing. I would see some strange stuff. Like I told you, the Trump people going about in a golf cart with a damn flag, then lady asking for some cigarettes. And it was some other crazy stuff that happened too. Anyway, let me see what y'all saying. Nothing on the internet is worth it. I agree. TGB and Jesus SK, didn't you say this before with the cigarette thing? No, I ain't never said that. Done. This is the first time ever that this has happened to me. No, no. Now I may say somebody at front of the filling station asked me to give them some cigarette or something, but I know that no, they're usually begging for money. What's up, Auntie Donna, baby? How you doing? Good to see you. Well, you gotta be paranoid in this world, Black Girls Code, because when you ain't paranoid, that's the shit that get you caught up. For real, for real. Molly maybe said, "Oh yeah, that probably was a sting." Yes, Molly, it was a sting operation, and I'm trying to think, right? And it's a school nearby, so I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they had an incident with these kids trying to get like beer and like asking adults, and they trying to like catch people. And I'm like, and I'm normally a nice person, but I'm like, no, I don't do stuff that's going to inconvenience me. And I don't smoke, y'all. I just can't take smoke. So you asking me to get some stuff like she would be the one telling the man behind the counter what to get for her. How that look? Oh, what you want? And then she telling him, and I'm like, no. Then they gonna hit my ass up. No. I saw that shit the wrong way. Got a whole sting operation, Molly. You damn right. Sting is right, and my ass would have got stung. I said, oh hell no, not today. Black Girls Code says the boss lady is the one that refunded some of the money. Okay. Molly Money Bass says yes, Demon Soul. It is. It's right. It was something off with gift bags. I don't know. Let me see what she said. What's up, Justin Andrea? How you doing? Good to see you. TGB and she said, why would anybody vote knowing damn well a lady would never win? That's not true. There have been world leaders that have been voted into office. But going into what I was saying earlier about the economy, things are going to go down to economic downturn, and most likely that's going to be when they release this new jobs report, and that's probably not going to come out until like next year, from what I'm hearing. So the Federal Reserve, they're going to cut the interest rate. Keena, I hope you saw a lot of people made a lot of money today because of Trump getting elected into office. Bitcoin went up, Coinbase went up. So a lot of people were able to capitalize off of that because they always say anytime there's after election, people is on the stock market rises because now there's some form of stability. So a lot of people made money if you saw that. And then we got the interest rate cut tomorrow, so it's probably going to go up again. But good thing, maybe Kamala. It's a good thing maybe Kamala didn't win because they're saying that now we're going to get ready to go into this recession. Nobody don't care about who came in before you. They're going to be looking at who's in office now. So they're saying Trump is going to inherit a declining economy, and he's going to be looking at people with no jobs who voted him into office and going to be asking, "What the hell are you doing?" And it might be an interest. It might be a good thing because if Kamala got elected, people be looking at her. And y'all gotta look at this a long way. Did they really set up Donald Trump? Just think about it. Did they set him up? Because he's all about legacy, right? He's all about legacy and reputation. If he inherits an economy that's on a decline, we fight inflation. He's going to have to inject a stimulus into the economy if too many people lose their job. That's only going to contribute to inflation and the devaluing of the dollar. So y'all looking at and I'm 4 years. And if he has anarchy and social dysfunction, he might go down as the worst president in the American history to the point that he may actually get peached. I'm not gonna say the whole word. He may actually get peached, which will be demoralizing to the Republican Party and then validated for the Democratic Party. So they may be setting his ass up the long way. But still again, how much chaos and destruction can America endure for 4 years? That's the risk it takes. But when people ain't got no money, people ain't got no jobs. Oh yeah, they don't care. They hired you to get to work and make stuff happen. So yeah, so it's an interesting take when they were breaking it down from the financial end on things. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Keita says Trump is 48, sorry, 78. And we will see. Yeah, 78. Yanni M says he's 4 years stint is going to unravel him. It sure is. But once again, Yanni M, it's the people behind the scenes that are pulling the string. So we shall see. They hired a lady to plan a B-Day party for Queen Diva, but something went wrong. I don't remember it being a scam though. Hopefully we'll get some insight into that whole story because that seems to be the nucleus of why people don't like Teavalocity and her sister. Also, those on the government systems will suffer as a result of the Trump presidency. Yeah, I heard also the senior citizens are going to be impacted too because they may cut Social Security. So I don't know. But let me tell you something. People underestimate the power of the people. When you fuck with the power of the people to the point where everybody's suffering, they'll rise up and get your ass, especially in a excuse me, of a country of our size. But I feel there's a game being played, a power struggle being played, and hopefully we don't get taken out in the process. Eric Fear says he's been impeached twice, and peace doesn't necessarily mean leaving the office. True, but it's a start though. Keena, I miss you when you're not here for this type of commentary with SK. Oh, thank you, Detach. Keena says, I vaguely remember that Black Girls Code. Okay. Ancient Princess says, SK, would you buy Shiba Inu now or any other crypto? To be honest, I'm not in it. I can't give a financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. But I will tell you this, Haitian Princess, that they say that Trump is very crypto friendly, whereas Joe Biden and his administration wasn't. Um, and all his people that he put in office were very adverse to uh, Bitcoin and all that stuff. But what's his name? Trump seems to be more open to it right now. For what I'm seeing, is that of all the cryptocurrencies that's really thriving is Bitcoin. I don't know. They usually say that it's a trickle down effect from Bitcoin to, you know, they did say Bitcoin will reach $100,000, and that was about 3 months ago, 4 months. I didn't believe it because I'm like, how are you going to have a secondary currency? But now that I see some things and how much we in debt, we may be forced to go to a secondary currency, which will only make Bitcoin thrive. Um, but to answer your question in the long run, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. I know I talked about Shiba Inu, but I don't know because there's no tangibility for me. Like I can't go to my grocery store and purchase a loaf of bread with Shiba Inu. I can't even really do that with Bitcoin. And I know you can. There are Bitcoin ATMs in some places, but I can't do that. So things that I can't really tangibly use to validate their value, I don't really endorse. So, but do your research. Do your research. So that's what I'll tell you. It's a lot of we live in a great age where there's a lot of stuff regard research. Don't just do YouTube. Do all over, because there's people who are paid to pump these stocks, and they'll be, oh, just give it a 2 more weeks, and they just did this, and the founder said this, and they had this partnership, and they have you really thinking. But you really got to sit there and be like, really, is this really viable? So yeah, I don't know. But if you can afford to have, like I said, I look at XRP. I really do feel XRP is one of the coins of the future. Obviously, Bitcoin. What's the other one? They say Doge and Inu, but I don't know. You just got to do your research. Um, that's what I would tell you, to be honest. Young Girls Coast says the party planner lived in a someplace in the tropical. Okay. TBG TBNG says, okay, you don't have to say TBGNG. I can't say it. Go way back. I'm TG. Okay, that's what I figured. But some people be like, that's not me. That's like you got talent and talent managers say they're not the same person. Or that other lady that ran around here with a similar name like Lovely Love 50 and Lovely Love. And she said, I'm not that other Lovely Love. I'm like, okay. So yeah. I was thinking the same thing with Elon involved now. So with Elon, it's interesting you mentioned Elon because Tesla went up $30. No, did it go up? I think it went up from anywhere from $23 to $30. That was a shock to me because with the whole Tesla thing, Tesla has not produced anything tangible for me to validate the high stock price. I think his stock price is around 280 right now, and I'm like, Elon has done nothing but to me sell us dreams. He hasn't really produced anything of that magnitude, like a really a self-driving car. So, but it worked out with him. Him kissing Trump's butt now really helped his stock because he's buddy buddy with Trump. So anything that he pretty much wants to get done, he has direct access to the president. And for a stock, that's tremendous because any regulation that you want to get pushed most likely will get pushed because you can't say, I mean, push for approval. People can't really say no to the president, right? So people saw this and like, oh shit, he can pretty much get anything he wants done now. Also, he could tell the president, don't bring the Chinese competitors over here so they don't take our market share. Because if you know anything about the Chinese EV market, when I say EV, that means electric vehicle market, it is inundated with Chinese companies who are taking a lot of Tesla's market share. And over here, that's not so much, but he fears that they will be over here. So if you get a president that opposes that or puts up, barriers of entry to those EV companies, he's pretty much got damn near a monopoly. So that's why I feel the stock price went up so much. But regarding I know he liked was it Dogecoin? I don't know. I don't know. If you have the money and the capital, I would tell people to put money in each of those, right? I mean, if I had it, if I let's say if I had 100 grand, if I had 100 grand, I would put some in Bitcoin, then I would put some maybe in XRP, then I would look at Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and there's a whole bunch of other meme coins out there that people are making money off of in this alternative universe. I don't know much about it because I'm trying to really focus on what I know, which is this tangible income. Because that other stuff, I don't know, anything can go wrong over there. You know, there's no rules on the book, so I don't know. I'm not a financial expert, so it's a lot of resources out there. You just gotta do your research. I mean, I do a lot of research. I know a lot of stuff because I read. I don't know a lot of stuff. I know a basic amount, but there's stuff that I don't even know that I mean it would be beneficial for me to know, but it takes time, energy, and mental exercise to actually understand what the hell they're saying. And then the stock market is so fickle. Who would have known that the stock market would have gone up so much after Trump's election? I mean, or being selected or elected to the president. But then you also got to understand how long to keep your money in the market. You can't be greedy because you don't know. And two, let's say in a day from now, something happens, your money could go down, right? Or you got to stay abreast on a report that's coming out. So when is the inflation report coming out? When is the job report coming out? You got to be on. You got to know this stuff because that stuff can set the trend for the market going down. Because we're at all-time highs. There's something is about to crack. You can't say that we're thriving economically. People are having a hard time paying their damn bills, right? People are taking out credit card loans or running the credit card bill knowing that they're not going to be able to pay it back. That's going to create a break or a crack in the system. So you have to play the monetary game is like, how can I say it, not loyal. You could be up high one day and then you're down the next. And it's more scarier now, I feel, because whenever that crack forms, it's going to keep cracking because it's going to go from industry to industry to industry to industry. Because when you're laying people off and your economy is declining, how people going to pay? All this stuff is for goods and services. That's why I say the tech sector, to me, is the strongest sector because the people who are invested in the tech sector are other tech companies who are trying to capitalize on this AI stuff. So yeah, so we shall see. But we can see. I can see Musk having some type of connection with why YouTube. I don't think so because he already has X, formerly known as Twitter. So I don't really see him partnering with YouTube when he's trying to grow his own social media enterprise over there. And he pissed off a lot of Tesla stockholders because he sold a lot of his Tesla stock to purchase Twitter. So, Black Girls Christmas, I purposely avoided the news today. I had to decompress for at least a couple hours. Yeah, I haven't really watched the news. Once I found out how they won, I pretty much turned everything off. Let me see what else y'all saying. Well, Musk is good at borrowing others' ideas. Yeah, I've heard that. He and Trump will fall out. I'm surprised they're still together because they said Trump said something about Trump wasn't fully supportive of the autonomous vehicles, but I think he felt like he can maybe kind of once he gets to really sit him down, make him a believer. Imagine if we all bought Bitcoin at 5 cents. We'll be millionaires now. But you got to understand the story of Bitcoin. Look at all those people in FTX, how they lost their money. Bitcoin has been through a lot of fluctuations. Bitcoin hasn't been a straight shot up or down. But you're also saying that now, Haitian princess. But if Kamala would have got elected, Bitcoin would not have gone up. Because remember, I said the administration is not too fond of cryptocurrency, but they're saying that Donald Trump is, and that's why it went up. So he's more crypto friendly. So none of us can predict the future. Um, said Elon and 47 are the same. Interesting. Black Girls Code says this all seems like a nightmare. Black Girls Code. I know I put on my community wall. Like I'm rarely is my equilibrium unsettled. And there's been three times in my life, yeah, because this is the third time. Three times in my life where my equilibrium was unsettled and I found out either a couple of hours or a couple of days later as to why. So I know when I wake up and I feel this way that there's something, a flux, something's not right. And one time I was I woke up with the feeling. It was raining and it was a dreary day. And I'm like, something's not right. Even the universe, the weather wasn't right. And then I later found out. I'm not telling y'all what it is. Nothing. I mean, it's part of life, but it was just a precursor. Like you know how animals can feel the weather, and when a storm is coming, and they just feel it, and they start like squawking, and they get in packs, and they move away from what's coming. That's what I how I feel. Like I sense something, but I don't know what it is. And I've been actually sensing this for a minute, but the election kind of like, I don't know, just kind of like intensified the situation. But that's just me. Let me see what y'all saying. Penises both are arrogant and have large egos. They'll eventually, oh, for sure. But once again, what does Elon have that Trump doesn't? Money. Elon, I think, is one of the richest men in the world. He's either the richest or within the top three. The top three are Elon, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos. So, the stock market is for those who can afford to lose. I agree. I agree. Let's see. TB. I'm sorry. TG. You just have to know when to bid on stocks. Election and would have been the best time to bid on stocks. Yeah, but you just gotta. I mean, I don't think people thought that Trump would have won though. I don't. I don't. It's just weird. It's just so weird. It's weird. I don't understand. I could understand if he was suave, he was slick, he was a talker, he was refined and polished, but he's not even that. And that means that he's talking to a bunch of basic ass people. Mhm. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. It can be lucrative, and anytime something starts to be lucrative for too many, then something happens. Let me tell you something. When stuff starts to be lucrative, that's the time to get the hell out. I'm gonna be straight one on. I'm gonna be honest because once things start being lucrative and everybody's catching on and learning about it, those who made their money, they about to dip and get out, and that's how it's been. That's how it was for AMC. That's how it's gonna. I think Bitcoin has a long way to go, but that's how it's gonna be with any stock that you see. It's gonna have its ups and it's gonna have its downs. I told you, anything that goes up, it's gonna come down and then go back up again. That's why the rich people buy stocks at the low, right? So in this crash, people are waiting for it to drop so they can buy like Bitcoin, not Bitcoin. Coinbase is at $283. I remember when Coinbase was at freaking 99, $100. Now it's at 283. But we can't predict the future, so never knock yourself. Yeah, Haitian Price says not really. I'm gonna tell you this for what I've learned. This is what I've learned. You don't have to watch all day. Okay, there's 3 points. There's three parts in the day for you to make money on a stock market. And I've read this, I've tried it out, and it's actually true. The first part is before the market opens. So the market opens if you're on the East Coast, 9:30 a.m. and it closes at 4 p.m. So if you're in the West, that would be what, 6:30 a.m. and it's closing at 1. So what happens is the market opens at 9:30. Before 9:30, there's people that could buy pre-market. That's for maybe most of your institutional investors, right? So they're driving the price up because they're buying. Then once the market opens, there's still people buying, so they're pushing that price up, right? So you could get in a matter of 15 minutes, you can make $300, right? and then you can sell out and then enjoy the rest of your day. The other part I've noticed is 12 o'clock, because that's usually, I'm thinking, the people on the West Coast are waking up or coming into work and placing their orders. And then you will see the other spike that I've seen is in the afternoon around 3 to 4. They call it power hour, and you'll see either an increase or a decline. Now let me tell you something. On Friday, you normally see a decline because people are taking their profits for the weekend. So I've noticed, like, don't ever buy on a Friday, because most of the times people are taking their profit and they just chilling, because you never know what happens over the weekend. It could be a war or something. You never want your money caught up in the stock market. I guess if you made a lot of money, you don't want to lose it all. So you'll see a lot of selling. So that's what I noticed. Like I said, people making hundreds of dollars in 15 minutes, especially at the start of the day. So let me give you a prime example. So a lot of people made a lot of money once the election happened. They found out who the president was. Price goes up to $23 right when you wake up, because it's going up in the middle. It's going up in the middle of the night up until the market opens. It's still going up as the market opens. You can sell out, get your profit, and you done in a matter of hours. So it's not an all day thing. The only time it's an all day thing is when there's breaking news. Now, breaking news can affect something, but normally the news is already conveyed at 8 o'clock, 8:30. So tomorrow, you're gonna see people are gonna make money once Jerome Powell and the Fed, they talk about the interest rate. You're gonna see a thing. You're gonna see stock prices start to go up, I believe, for the most part, right? Because they're gonna cut the interest rate. So people are gonna look at that, jump in plays and jump out of plays, and make them, depending on how much you put in, a couple $100 in a matter of 30 minutes to an hour, or people are going to make thousands of dollars depending on how much money in a couple of hours, right? So you just got to understand, and it's just something that comes from experience, but you don't have to watch it all day. And I thought the same thing, Haitian presidents, you got to, like, damn, you got to watch this all day. But no, you don't. Most of the time, people make their money, they're sitting there for an hour in the morning, and they just made them about $200, $300 easy, in and out, in and out. But if you don't have a certain amount, hold on, y'all. I don't know why the TV came on. If you don't have a certain amount of capital, your broker is going to limit you to how many day trades you can make. And usually the day trades are you can't do no more than 3 day trades in a week. So you got to make sure that whatever you're jumping in and jumping out of, you want to do. But if you're making $500 an hour, you might be, I'm good. I'm gonna take that day trade and I'm out. Boom, $500, and you pretty much paid your car note in a matter of an hour. So you just got to know how to do it. And like I said, you got to know when certain reports are being released and all that. But it's experience. That's all. Let me see what you're saying. What y'all learn from parents? As a people, we need to quietly grow our wealth. I agree. I agree. But it's so hard to, because we are not in a position of, well, some people are, some people aren't, but are not in a position of power, you know. That's why I get kind of upset when other ethnicities complain about, oh, affirmative action isn't fair. And then when I had to realize, when people are talking about to their kids about investing, banking, um, they have an unfair advantage, it's just because your parent is in what is irrelevant, you know. When you're talking to your dad and your mom every day at the dinner table about interest rate, compounding, saving, that makes a difference in a lot of things. Um, okay, let me see what you're saying. Just though, oh no, I can't put that. Yeah, that is a concern, and that is a concern with the international community, is because they're seeing that they have to use nuclear power to be able to provide enough power for these AI projects, because they consume so much power. and they're seeing that nuclear power. But in that way, now you're causing an issue now because nuclear power. If you have a nuclear power incident, that could be detrimental to humanity. So. mm. Haitian Princess says, I've always listened to your advice over the years, SK. That's all I'm saying. And I've actually made money off of Dogecoin thanks to you. Hey, I'm glad you made some money. I'm glad you listened. I do feel with its connection to Elon, Dogecoin will see an uptick, right? Especially if he used that as a means to pay for his cyber taxi. That will, definitely get it a relevancy. So yeah, but I'm glad you said that. What's up, Ron P? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, you are late. You are late. I'm just joking. So yeah, so I just try to put people on. I'm trying to learn myself as I go. So we already know from Trump's last term that he will risk our security or welfare if it means he'll personally benefit. This country isn't safe for him. Well, I concur. I mean, I'm really flabbergasted at that was able to get himself reelected on the ballot. Um, yeah, Keenan says that is what animals did. They during the tsunami they moved to higher ground. Yeah. But listen, we need to educate ourselves to take advantage of time broke about Kamala, but now we're here. So, but Haitian Christians gotta understand, you'd be more broken if she had to endure a declining economy and her presence. People would have blamed her for what they were going through and trying to use hate and stuff to deal with it. Now let's see how they deal with that with Trump, right? Because they're going to have to put his feet to the fire too when people don't have the basic necessities and things they can get from a declining economy. So let's just see. We shall see. They say the Lord works in mysterious ways. So, ooh, that's a nice point. Um, So yeah, so that's all I got to say for y'all. Thank y'all for being an attentive audience. We talked about everything from Miss Teavalocity looking like the lady from The Ring or The Grudge to her coming out here threatening to put people in wood coffins and stuff like that. Oh, so yeah. But that's about it. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture, the $ Circle and Crown. It'll be tremendously appreciated. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all. That's all I got. I think it's the limit got Teleport Tuesday coming up. So feel free to head on over there and to enjoy Teleport Tuesday. But other than that, remember to be the change you want to see in the world, and just stay informed. Don't be caught off guard. Just stay. How can I say it? Stay woke. Stay informed. Um, and stay ready. Don't let them catch you slipping. That's what I would say. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Have a great one. Thank you to all my wonderful moderators and tofu ones. Thank you to J Don for coming up. Thank you to Miss T Velocity. And y'all just enjoy peace, right? And if this is a time you don't have a strong relationship with the Lord, this is the time to get one. All right. Bye, y'all. Take care. Have a good one. Talk to y'all soon. Woo child.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
That boy is good.